Abefaananyi tukaanye tetukuba buli kifaananyi.
Okay.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
What's your name?
Called Komakech Marvin or Tim.
Repeat your names again.
I'm called Komakech Marvin or Tim.
How old are you, Mr. Tim?
I'm 32 years.
What's your religion?
I'm a Catholic.
Please let him take oath.
I swear by the Almighty God.
I swear by the Almighty God
That the evidence I shall give.
that the evidence I shall give
Touching the matter before court. Touching the matter before court.
touching the
matter before court.
touching the matter before court
Shall be the truth.
shall be the truth,
Nothing but the truth.
nothing but the truth.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Tim, are you comfortable speaking to us in English?
I beg your pardon?
Are you comfortable speaking to the court in English? Are you comfortable with the English language?
It's okay.
Are you comfortable with it?
Yes.
Okay.
But do you want to use English or Uganda?
I would prefer to use Luganda
You
because
prefer
I'm
to
at
use
home.
Uganda? Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Okay. They will interpret for you the questions that he asks.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
Mr. Mwaganya, please proceed.
So, Mr. Komakech, you say you are 32 years. Where do you live?
Obeera ludda wa?
Mbeera Gaba Water.
I stay in Gaba Water.
What parish is Gaba Water found?
Mulukaki.
Simanyi bulungi naye Gaba Water balimu.
But what division?
Makindi division.
Eh? Sorry?
Makindi.
Makindi.
Yes.
And what do you do for a living?
Okola mulimu ki?
Ndi chef.
I'm a chef.
Do you know that man sitting down there?
Omusajja atudde awo wansi omumanyi.
Yes, sebo. Mumanyi bulungi.
I know the accused very well.
How do you know him?
Omumanyi otya?
Mumanyi nga suspect eyatta abaana.
I know him as a suspect of murder of children.
How about the person called Keisha Agenroth or Tim? Do you know that person?
Ate Keisha Agenroth Otim omumanyi?
Mumanyi bulungi kuba abadde mwana wange.
I know her very well because she was my daughter.
How old was she?
Yali alina emyaka meka?
Abadde guno omwezi nga 28 adde akola emyaka 2.
She was making 2 years on 28th April.
So what happened on the 2nd of April 2026?
Kye kyatuukawo nga 2 Ogwokuna 2026.
Nakeera nga bulijjo nga ngenza okukola.
I woke up early as usual and I went to work.
Ne ntuuka ku mulimu ne nkola nga bye nnina okukola ku mulimu.
I reached my workplace and I started work.
Then supervisor wange najja
Then my supervisor came
n'aŋŋamba omwana afudde.
and he told me that the child had died.
Mangu awo ne nfuna bodaboda
Immediately I got a boda.
ne ndeeta n'empisa awo nasanga abapoliisi bangi.
You got a border?
Wafuna boda.
Yes.
Ne ndeeta eggaba.
Boda brought me to Gaba.
Okay.
Ne mpita awo nga waliwo
Did your supervisor tell you which child had died?
Supervisor wo yakugamba mwana ki yali afudde?
yaŋŋamba omwana wo afudde.
My supervisor told me that my child had died.
State Attorney is asking, did he tell you which child had died?
Bali mu kukubuuza nti baakugamba mwana ki afudde?
Ye.
Oh.
Yes.
Who did?
Ani baakugamba ani?
Supervisor wange yajja n'aŋŋamba nti bamukubidde essimu okuva eno waka tyo omwana wange afudde Keisha.
My supervisor told me that he got a phone call from my home informing him that my child Keisha had died.
Did he disclose who had called him?
Yakugamba ani yali amukubidde?
Ye.
Yes.
What did he disclose?
Yakugamba ani?
Ngamba mukyala wange yamukubidde.
He told me that my wife was the one who had called him.
The name of your wife?
Mukyala wo bamuyita ani?
Muyita Namujju
Sorry?
Namujju
Namujju Kurusumu.
So you say when you got that information, you got a border and came to Gaba. Which place in Gaba did you go?
Ogambye nti bwe baakugamba n'ofuna booda n'ekuleeta e Gaba. Gaba wagenda mu kitundu ki?
Gaba yandeeta ne nteeka ali mu trading center.
Where did you eventually go? Which place did you go?
Wagenda mu kifo ki?
Nasooka ne ntuuka ewaka.
I first went home.
And after home?
Ng'otuuse waka.
Ne baŋŋamba bali ku Dwaliro.
Then I was informed that they were in the hospital.
Which hospital?
Dwaliro ki?
Baliyita Wenzi Medical Center.
It's called Wenzi Medical Center.
What followed?
Ki ekyaddako?
Ne ŋŋendayo ne nnyingira munda.
I went and entered the
When
hospital.
you went to Wenzi, what did you find?
Wasanga ki ng'ogenze ku Wenzi?
Natuukawo nga waliwo security nnyingi, nga waliwo abamagye.
When I
Bangi.
reached, there was a lot of security. There were army men.
Yes. And what followed?
Ki ekyaddako?
Ne nnyingira munda.
I entered.
You entered inside where?
Wenzi.
I entered inside Wenzi Medical Center.
And what followed?
Ki ekyaddako?
Ne ŋŋenda ne ndaba omwana.
I went and saw the child.
Where was your child?
Omwana wo yali ludda wa?
Yali mu emergency room.
The child was in an emergency room.
In what state was your child?
Omwana wo yali mu mbeera ki?
Bali bamusaze obulago.
They had cut her in the neck.
Was she still alive when you
yali
arrived?
akyali mulamu we watuukira?
Nedda yali afudde.
She had died.
What followed,
Ki ekyaddako?
Mr. Komakech?
Awo mami wange najja.
My mother came.
What's the name of your mother?
Mami we bamuyita ani?
Amono Jackie.
Amono Jackie.
Yes,
Let
your
me get
mother
the name
came.
of the mother again.
Amono Jackie.
Amono Jackie.
What happened when your mother came?
Maama wo bwe yatuuka ki ekyaddako?
Awo ne batwala emirambo Mulago.
The bodies were then taken to Mulago.
How many bodies were taken to Mulago?
Gyali mirambo emeka gye baatwala e Mulago?
Bonna abaana be baali basse bonna babatwalira mu.
Did you get to know the number by any
Omuwendo gwabwe wagutegeera? Baali bameka?
Baali bana.
There were 4.
Did you go to Mulago?
Mulago wagendayo nga batuta abaana?
Nagendayo ne nninda paka bwe bamala postmortem.
I went and waited until they finished postmortem.
What followed?
Ki ekyaddako?
Bwe baamaliriza postmortem ne batuwa omulambo gw'omwana.
After postmortem, they gave us the body of the child.
And what followed?
Ki ekyaddako?
Awo mama wange n'agula coffin ne tumuleeta.
My mother bought a coffin and we brought her.
You took her where?
Ne mumutwala wa?
Ne tumuleeta e Gaba.
We took her to Gaba.
Gaba, whose place? Which place?
Gaba wa wennyini?
Ewa jjajja.
Who's Jaja?
Jjajja waani?
Ewa jjajja w'omwana.
We took the body to the grandmother of the child's home.
And what followed?
Ki ekyaddako?
Is that your mother?
Owa maama wo?
Ewaali waneeno.
Omwana mwamutwala wa jjajja wo?
Ewa maama ewaka.
That is my mother's place.
And what followed?
Ki ekyaddako?
Then ne tukola entegeka ezigenda mu kyalo.
Then we made preparations to go to the village.
Did you go to the village?
Mu kyalo mwagenda?
Twasimbula ku Friday.
We set
Tugenda
off
eggulu.
on Friday and went to Guru.
And what happened when you arrived in Gulu?
Bwe mwatuuka Guru, ki ekyatuukawo?
Then ne twebaka abamu abaali bakooye ne tutegeeka okuziika enkeera.
We rested for those who were tired, then we prepared for burial the following day.
So when was your child buried?
Omwana wo baamuziika ddi?
Bamuziika ku Lwomukaaga ku ssaawa 6.
She was buried on Saturday at midday.
Mr. Komakech, is that all that we have to tell court?
byebyo byoyagala kugamba kooti?
Yeah.
Yes.
My lord, that is all from him.
Who is doing the cross-examination? Mr. Kumbuga?
Mr. Komakech,
Yes.
I'm a lawyer. I wish to ask you some questions, but before I ask you questions, sorry for what happened to your child. Nobody in this country deserves to die like that. However, the court is here to investigate the same question. I request that you answer the following questions.
Oyo lawyer era agenda kukubuuza ebibuuzo naye nga tanakubuuza bibuuzo kkiriza okusaasira kwe kwekyo ekyakutuukako nga basa omwana wo nti teri munnayuganda agwanidde okufa mu ngeri bw'etyo. N'agamba nti agenda kukubuuza ebibuuzo kooti esobole kutegeera amazima ki ekyatuukawo.
Have you heard?
Okitegedde?
Okay. Mr. Komakech, will I be right to say that you were told that your child was dead?
Bw'agamba nti baakugamba nti omwana wo yali afudde, aba mutuufu?
Sikitegedde ekibuuzo.
Bw'agamba nti baakugamba nti omwana wo yali afudde, aba mutuufu?
Aba mutuufu kuba abankubira.
Is that you were told?
Ekibuuzo kigamba nti baakugamba.
Bangamba kuba nali ndi ku mulimu ate ku mulimu gwaffe tebatukubiriza kukola
I
na
was
simu.
told because I was at my workplace.
And Mr. Komakech, at that time, you didn't know who actually caused the death of your child.
Mu kaseera ako we baakugambira wali tomanyi ani yatta omwana wo?
Yes.
Yes.
Therefore, Mr. Komakech, will I be right to say today is your first time to see the accused person?
Ekitegeeza olwaleero gwe mulundi gwo ogusookera ddala okulaba ogwe bavunaana?
Nedda.
No.
So when did you first see him?
Wasooka ddi kumulaba?
Nasooka kumulaba we nali nva ku mulimu we nali nya boda nga ngenda waka.
I first saw him when I boarded the border from work as I was going home.
Which date is that?
Bwali ddi? Ennaku z'omwezi?
Ennaku z'omwezi gwe batta abaana lwennyini.
The day when the children were killed.
Mr. Komakech, will I be right to say that whenever you drop your child at school, in case you do so, you would not be checked?
Nti bwe waleetanga omwana kumutwala mu ssomero bali tebabakebera?
Tetuyingira just omwana omuyingiza mu gate ne baggalawo waliwo receiving abaana.
We don't enter the gate. When you bring the child, you just...
And those are the teachers who receive the child?
And they receive the child.
Yes.
Abo basomesa ababa receiving?
Yeah, basomesa beba receiving abaana.
The teachers are the ones who receive the children.
So it is correct that at the gate there was no security officer.
ekitegeeza ku gate wali tewali mukuumi oba wa security.
olwo olunaku sinze yaleeta omwana.
On that day, I'm not the one who brought the child.
I'm asking whenever you would bring the child at school.
Abuuza buli bwe waleetanga omwana wabeerangawo omukuumi oba asikari.
Nedda tewaliyo.
There was no security.
Okay. The time you said that you first saw the suspect while you were on the border, what was that time?
Essaawa z'ogambye nti wasooka kulaba omuwaabirwa ng'oli ku booda zaali ssaawa mmeka?
Obudde sibujjukira naye ndowooza zaalinga ssaawa ndowooza wanga 6 kuba nali mpitawo nga waliwo abapoliisi bangi nga.
I don't remember time, but it was around midday.
So since there were many people, would I be right to say you didn't see the suspect that day?
Nti olw'ensonga nti waliwo abantu bangi nti wandibanga ono gwe bavunaana tewamulaba.
Namulaba naye nze naye simanyi nti oba omwana afiiridde awo nti oba bamusidde awo kuba nali ngenda waka kulaba kigenda.
I saw him, but I had not known that the child was killed from there.
So who introduced you that person that is the one?
Ani yakulaga nti omuntu oyo ye yatta?
Nayitawo nga waliwo abeekalakaasa.
I passed when there are some people who were demonstrating.
So you can't tell the name?
So tomanyi linnya.
Bwe nali ndi ku ddwaliro abantu nga bagamba omusajja asebubye abaana.
When I was at the hospital, people were saying that the man had killed the children so badly.
Was he also at the hospital?
Era naye yagenda ku ddwaliro.
Teyaliyo. We nali mpitawo ewati nga ngenda waka namulaba nga ndowooza baba bali mu byakulwana.
He didn't go to the hospital, but when I was passing, I saw him when other people were demonstrating.
So you confirm at the hospital the suspect was not there when they were telling you that?
Okakasa nti ono bwe wawaabira teyali ku ddwaliro nga bakugamba ebyo byonna?
Samulaba ku ddwaliro.
I didn't see him at the hospital.
So I will be correct to say you do not remember the time you might have seen the suspect?
Tojjukira ssaawa ze walabiramu gwe bawaabira?
Actually said that he cannot remember, but it was around midday.
Much obliged, my lord.
Yagambye nti tajjukira ssaawa ze yamulabiramu.
Okay. At the time you saw that person, was he already arrested or he was not yet?
We wamulabira baali bamaze okumukwata oba baali tebannaba mukwata?
Baali bamukutte nga ndowooza bamuteeka ku kabangali.
They had arrested him and they were putting him on the police vehicle.
Now at that time, you listen to this question is a bit long. At that time, you had already seen your child.
Mu kaseera ako wali omaze okulaba omwana wo?
Nedda nali mpitawo nga ndi ku booda nga ngenda waka.
I was passing on a border when I was going home.
You were on border, that's when you saw the person being felled on the car.
Wali ku booda n'olaba gwe baali bateeka ku motoka? Yes.
I would be right to say that was not sufficient time for you to recognize the person you are talking about while you're on border.
Agamba nti akaseera ke wali olina nga oli ku booda wali tosobola kulaba omuntu gwe baali bateeka ku motoka?
Kumwekanya bulu.
Wali tosobola kumwetegereza n'omwekanya n'ogamba nti yono?
Nga we nkugambye nze nali mpitawo nennengera nga bamuteeka ku kabangali nga nze ndowooza bya abantu bali kwekalakasa byabwe kati. Then we natuuka ku ddwaliro nentegeera kubanga scrolling ku social media nendaba face again.
So you are confirming?
As I've told you, I was I was going home on a border. Then I saw the police officers putting someone on police patrol car. I thought there were some people who were demonstrating until I reached the hospital, and they told me that there is a man who had killed the children.
Okay.
And I also saw on social media.
Would you be able to identify how he had dressed?
Osobola kujjukira bwe yali ayambadde bw'obanga wamulaba?
Sijjukira.
I don't remember.
Could we please have some peace and calm?
Tukakane, tuli mu kooti.
My Lord, I'm through with the cross-examination.
My Lord, just 1, 2. Mr. Komakech, you say on that day, I'm asking you these questions to clarify a few things which the lawyer asked you.
Bagenda kubuuza ekibuuzo oteleze ku nsonga ze batategedde bulungi.
So on that day you say it is not you that brought your child to school. Who brought?
Ogambye Koro si ye gwe yaleeta omwana ku ssomero. Ani yamuleeta?
Oyo neighbor waffe yamuleeta amuyita Mr. Derrick.
My neighbor called Mr. Derrick is the one who brought the child to school.
And then the lawyers asked you the times, events when your child would be taken to school. Was it you who was always taking your child to school?
Baroya bakubuuziza obudde ne byabeerangawo ng'otutte omwana ku ssomero. Bulijjo gwe yali atwala mwana ono ku ssomero?
Ennaku ezimu nze yali amutwala, ennaku endala maama we.
Sometimes I would take the child to school and sometimes the mother would take the child.
Okay. My Lord, that's all from him. To call the next witness.
Mr. Komakech, thank you so much for coming to help us tell us what you know about this case, and we extend our very sincere condolences to you upon the loss of your daughter.
Mwami Komakech webale kujja kutubuulira ebikwata ku musango guno. Oweekitiibwa akusaasira ku ekyo ekyakutuukako.